Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. How are you doing? As you know, this is my 216. As some of you may know, it's had problems with, I believe, carbon buildup in the valves since I got it. And when you get it hot, it will not run anymore. So, I got it hot enough and it's got enough carbon buildup the other day that it currently will not start. It has zero compression. So, or it did the other day anyway. I haven't tried to start it today, but it acted like it had no compression the other day. Not much difference today. It's acting like it might be getting a little better. But I have a new head gasket. So we are going to tear into it, take the tins off of the top of the engine, and take the head off. And I'm going to clean everything up and make sure it's not too bad and dirty in there. And then we're just going to put it back together and hope that that fixes the issue. I have had the valve cover off of this engine before, and it looks pretty clean inside. So I can't imagine that the problem is there. But if removing the head and cleaning that up does not fix it, that's where we will go next. So let's jump right into getting things apart, and we'll see what the inside looks like. Okay guys, this was not as easy as anticipated. Did not know that I would have to take all this apart when I started. Didn't even think about it. Have to get this off to pull the head up off, it looks like. Because, you know, the head's up in underneath of it. And this is a stud, so I could take that out. I don't want to mess with that because I might break it off. So I'm just doing it the right way currently and taking everything apart. So I'm after the muffler now. And after that, I should be able to pretty easily get to this, I hope. Okay, so in order to take this off, I already think I have everything else unbolted for it. There's this little screw that holds that on, but of course, it appears to be a round head with a flat head. Screwdriver hole. So that's going to be fun to get to if we can. So I'm going to fight with that off camera and see if I can get it. So I finally won. This is what came out of there. I'm going to try and find an actual bolt instead of this stupid ass little screw to put back in it. But now this should come off of here. Now what? We got another one there. Well, I'll get that out and bring you back. Whoa. Okay guys, so by the looks of things, we still got a little bit of cross hatching. I know it might be hard to see for you guys at that angle. There you go, a little bit. And this valve actually doesn't look super bad. But the intake valve is pretty dirty. So I might be able to just take the carburetor off and clean it up that way. Otherwise, we're either going to have to take the valves out of the engine, or we're going to have to... I had a fellow tell me that you can put brake clean down the valve stem and it might break it all loose and get rid of it. So first, since the exhaust doesn't look near as bad, I'm going to soak it in case I need to take that out. But we can get the carburetor out or off and see if we can get it fixed that way. Okay, I've got all that apart. Let's take a peek in there. Does not look too bad. So it's just at the top up here that it's dirty, which is fine because that isn't going to get into anywhere that it doesn't belong. So now I soaked this, I'm going to pull that out, see if I can see anything in there. So I'll bring you back when I start pulling this out. Okay guys, we are going to see if we can get this to turn off. That's not supposed to happen. Blaster hasn't even done anything back up under there. Okay, it's been a day or two, and this is now day one of running carb cleaner down through the valves to try to wash out all of the carbon. It'll supposedly break it down and run it out. So I ran to TSC today and grabbed me some. So give it a few days. I'm gonna soak her down and keep going. I did drain the oil, got the plug here and another pan under it to catch all of everything that goes down in there. Got the oil that came out of it in the jug there because it's really a fresh oil change, so I'm not even going to change it. I'm just going to put that back in it, and if it's a little low because I didn't get it all out, I'll just put some fresh in. But I'm going to keep spraying into the valves, and hopefully I can get all the carbon washed out and we'll be in good shape. I know we haven't seen the inside of the head yet. This is what it looks like. It's not bad. Definitely not great. Looks like it had a few spots there it was trying to blow out. But I'm gonna get this cleaned up real good and it'll be alright. Okay guys, I'm out here. It's the next day. I just sprayed some more carb cleaner in the valves. I brought out a tune-up kit because I'm going to do a full tune-up on this tractor. Got spark plug, condenser points carb kit. I'm currently warming up the ultrasonic cleaner to run it through there. I got the carb part in here. So I don't know if I showed you guys or not yesterday. I got the head all cleaned up. So we are back in business and ready to go. I'm gonna soak this for a few more days yet and see if I can get it max clean. And in the meantime, I'm gonna get the tune-up done, you know, put new points on, get them adjusted. The new condenser I can't put on until I put the shrouds all on, and I'm gonna rebuild the carb. So I'm just gonna do a clip like this here and there every so often and let you guys know what's going on. But what's mainly going on is I'm just soaking the valves in hopes that all the carbon will break loose and dissolve and run down into the oil pan and out into this drain pan. So we'll see, and I'll catch you up to speed here in a little bit. Okay, so it's been a little over an hour. The carburetor went through the cleaner for an hour and is back together. I just adjusted the points to about 19 thousandths. I had a guy tell me that that would work a little bit better than 20 since it was firing a little early is what his guess was on one of my problems. So I adjusted those to 19 and I'm getting ready to put the cover back on, and then we just gotta wait for me to be satisfied with all the carbon buildup and we'll be back in business. Okay guys, still the same day. I decided it might be beneficial to take this cover off. Yep, that looks just all great. So I'm gonna get all that crud cleaned out of there and keep going with this project. Okay, I got it cleaned out a little bit. You can see that there's still some in there, which I'm gonna wipe some of out. See, that's what it's supposed to look like. Not all that gunk that you see back there by the everything. Gunk everywhere up in here. You can see that this is what it's supposed to be. And that green stuff back in there is all the carbon buildup that I'm getting washed down out. Okay guys, it's Sunday night. You can see there's not a whole lot of anything left in there. I've been soaking it since Thursday or Friday. So it is time to get everything put together. First we're going to put the valve cover on. Then I'm going to wire wheel the head surface again because it started some surface rust. And then we'll put the head gasket on, head on, carburetor, shrouds, all that good stuff in correct order. And I'm just going to stick you guys in time lapse and get to it. completely put back together. Now I'm going to install my freshly rebuilt carburetor, and we'll be pretty well there. And I will have to say, I bought my head gasket from I Save Tractors, as I usually do. I like to support small business, and their stuff's usually really good quality. But I'm gonna have to say, I was disappointed with this head gasket. I don't know if you guys saw or not, but it didn't want to line up. All the holes weren't quite where they needed to be. So I have to say, I'm kind of disappointed there. But anyway, kind of disappointed. It will still work. I got all the bolts to go through it just fine. Everything's hooked up as of now. Hey, hook up. There we go. Ready? Roll it back up. Let's put the air box on it. And I need to take this bolt back. Oh no, I haven't tightened this down yet. Need to put the... That's the wrong one. I need it on a different one. I'm going to get some things buttoned up here real quick. Probably put you all on a time lapse again and do it. Okie dokie, ladies and gentlemen. I put oil in it. I just put the old oil back in it. I figured I will need to run it around a little bit and then change the oil to try and get any carbon that might have got down in there mixed into the oil and then drained out. And everything else that needs to be together is. So I'm going to hook up the battery and we're going to start it up and take it out and take her for a drive. And then we're going to change the oil again. So I'm going to stick y'all in the stand probably and get it started, and we're going to go. For anybody wondering, it's because I rebuilt the carburetor and didn't fill it back up with gas. And so the pump has to fill it up with gas, and we'll give it some help along. Give it some more help along juice. Come on, pump, prime. Give some more help along juice. Really don't like using that much help along juice. Okay, I adjusted the carburetor. pitched in here. Tune-up worked wonders. It's running way smoother now. Heck yeah, that's much better. When I brought it in here, it wouldn't even start because the valves were all carboned up. So major improvement. And I'm gonna let it cool off here a few and then check the oil, see where it's at, what it looks like. Probably change the oil and put the hood and whatnot on, and we'll be done. So I'll bring you guys back in a few once it cools down. All right, I've got the hood back on, everything back together, new oil in it, a little over full, just how I like it. And we are ready to take it out and drive it around again. Got the grill on, hood on, everything's ready. So let's take it out and drive it around, see how easy it starts back up. It's probably been, I don't know, half an hour. It's dark out now. So, yeah. Neighbor down the road a little ways is having a bonfire. And I'll have to say, what a beautiful night for a bonfire. It's about probably like 50 degrees, maybe 55. Nice still night. Man, it's beautiful out tonight. But let's get this fired up, take it for a drive. Gonna need more throttle. And still gonna need more throttle. Odd. Maybe it just needed or wanted a little choke. Need to adjust the carburetor. That's a wrap for today's video. Thanks for watching. I hope everybody enjoyed the video, and I hope you'll hit the subscribe button and check out more content. The next thing that should be coming is the John Deere 140 H3, getting that going. So stick around and keep an eyeball on the channel. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you next time.